Good evening, folks. Got ourselves what on paper should be an absolute cracker here. Luke Gilbert versus Callum Singleton. Callum was in unbelievable form last night. 6 break dishes. Singleton. And 2 reverse dishes. On the way to a 12-1 win. Over Adam Burns. So it's Luke to break first, and he's gone in off. And well, look at those yellows. I don't think you'd bet against Callum not clearing these up. But first game, you never know. On the surface of it, the yellows look pretty straightforward for an opening chance. Nothing needs moving. Just trying to work his route out. Make it as easy as possible. So yellows it is. Yeah, I think he can play. He's going to play for the gap here between the yellow and the black. Get down. Both of those yellows go in the middle pocket, so be quite happy to be on either of them. Well, that's just a little bit short. Shorter than what I'd have liked. Oh, there's that one now. Look, maybe that one in the middle doesn't go. If it doesn't, that is a bit loose. As I said, early first game. Could happen. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy. I mean, he's quite a bit short as well, to be fair. If that one in the middle doesn't go, he's a good 6 inches short. Now, surely this one doesn't go, does it? No. So Luke would be happy that he's back at the table. So does he take this white down into that yellow straight away and get onto that bad red? That'll be the plan. Trace the right hand, right hand side there, and that's played perfect. He's just literally got to drop this in, almost like a stop shot. He couldn't have got on this any better, really. That's lovely. You just want to drop this in. The angle's right. Just drop this in. He doesn't need to top it through. You can just drop this in. You might just play it with top off the cushion, and may just drop it in. Yeah, it was perfect just to drop in. And that's a bit of a let off for Luke, and a nice and a nice clearance afterwards. Callum will be disappointed with that. That's for sure. That's for sure. So Callum's break. I didn't see much of his game last night because I was looking at the last my game. But last season he was certainly cut breaking. Let's see what break he decides to do tonight. I think he does like the cut break, and I'm cut breaking a bit at the minute. Doesn't seem to be It's a bit hit and miss for me. It works brilliantly, or it doesn't work at all. It's a triangle problem. So let's see what he does. Well, it looks like he might be going top ball here. No, it was a cut break. He's certainly got a way of hitting that rather hard and keeping the white on the table. So you have to try the reds, definitely not yellows. And this could be all about that red down there by the next to the yellow. It does go to the top left as we look, so he hasn't got to disturb it. He's just got to decide when he gets down onto it. Probably off the one in the right middle. But he may decide to stun across now for it. He has got the angle to do that. So he's looking at where to put it. See, a lot of these boys do a lot of this now, just not marking the side of where they're going to hit the white, but they're just going around to look at it, and they're playing into that area. You saw Luke do it in his last frame. Looking to see what, almost like they want to be in that bracket of where they've marked it top and bottom. So Callum was quite happy with like a 12-inch window there, and he's landed in the middle of it. Won't be too happy that he's landed on the cushion, mind. Which means he's a little bit hampered with his queuing. Couldn't do anything with the white, really. So he's left himself a long red now, which is easily missable. The good news is he hasn't got to do anything with the white, so he's literally just concentrate on the pot, almost like a stop shot on the white, really. I mean, ideally, he would like to bring it back maybe a foot, but it's not needed. He's brought it back out. That's a good shot. He'll be happy with that. Let's give him the option of either or. I think the plan was originally to play the one in the middle. It should just leave pretty much natural to drop that red in. The white just goes across to the left cushion. But now that he's on this one, he might just drop this in and screw across. Yeah, so it's basically a straight screw back to the cushion. So it's all about judging your pace, really. Because again, you want to be right behind this black, as in line. And if the white's anything like over 6 inches off the cushion, it just makes that black a little bit harder. But if he's straight on it, straight behind it, you'd fancy him to get it all day long. He doesn't like it though. Maybe is he back a bit too much now? If he's screwing it, is he now looking at the double? Wow. So maybe we're taking that ball was the wrong ball, because he couldn't really go wrong going the other way. But this way he's gone a bit too far. Well, not 100% sure he actually tried to get into the black, but he has done, and he's on it. So a little sneak back into the middle. And that's break dish number 1 for Callum. Carries on that imperious form from last night. On the breaking front, anyway. He really has mastered those breaks. That's the second ball down, and he's absolutely walloped it. Keeps the white on the table, no problem. I'm going to get joined by Mr. Mantle on the comms suit shortly. So Luke to break. Bit of a traditionalist is Luke, going with the top ball. Let's get the white on the table this time, but he's dry. Well, yellows are probably the slightly better balls if those two reds sort of cover themselves down there. So yeah, this yellow is massive. This goes in, it's got a good chance on the yellows because they all go. It's just this one yellow. And he's not going to get better on it than he is now. He may be able to disturb into it, but he's not going to get better on it than he is. He's decided he's going to try and disturb it a bit later on in the clearance. Oh, he actually decided to go red. Sorry, that did go. So he's got this red. That's the nearest to the white now. That's just one ball that he's got to be sort of careful of. It does go in the middle, but he's got to get on it properly. He's just working out. He can get on it now by taking this red, but does he get on another ball afterwards? I was a little bit surprised he went yellows. Good, I think about this. The problem that he's got is getting on that red. If he leaves it till last, he's not. He might not be able to get on the black, but he might if he takes it after this one, he might not be able to get on that red. His last red, so. This has got to be pretty much perfect, I'd say.
What's the score a bit of?
Well,
Any break dishes?
calendar. Yeah. And the problem with this is it's going to try and pot this and brush into the black, I think. Don't think you can pot it and get on the black just without hitting anything. Where's sold on the double? Good shot. And that's the breaking dish. That really should be 3-0 to Callum, and it should be break dish. Sorry, return dish, break dish, return dish. He'll be annoyed about that, to be honest. It's a big break. It's not as big a break this time, but the result was virtually the same. Look at that. You can see why he keeps on getting break dishes. Wow. Take your pick. Take your pick of reds or yellows. It's going to be reds, but take your pick. You could go either way here. Didn't seem to hit that one as hard, and yet they've come out even better. Straight off the cuff, I said yellows, red, sorry, but I'm assuming that red goes into the middle left pocket. The issue he's got, of course, is he can't just come off the side cushion with this. He can't take that red first. Well, was he going yellows then? Decided that couldn't pot that red and get out properly, so not a problem. Some good connecting balls here. You want to pot this. Oh, does that go down the bottom left? If it does, that's perfect. Certainly does. Nice clean pot there. And this is just a few pots away from another dish. Doesn't really got to do much at all here. Just want to punch this up. Yeah, he wanted to come up so he was straightish. He didn't want to be potting it and taking the white towards the top cushion. That's perfect. And yeah, this looks like it's going to be another break dish and 3-1. So just like last night, Luke needs to dig in and get a frame from somewhere. It shows you. Well, look at this break. I mean, it's a massive break. Yeah, that's okay. You could probably pop this and might be able to screw back into the black. Perfect. This is going to be a dish. Nothing goes drastically wrong. Incredible break. All about timing. How we doing, mate?
How's it going, pal?
Not bad, not bad. Just tuning in. Have you watched it, seen any of it so far?
Good stuff, good stuff. So what we got here, 3-2 Callum.
It's 3-2 Callum, and the last 4 frames have been break dish, reverse dish, break dish, break dish. I've just screenshotted and sent a picture to the Mecca group. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been breaks have been massive so far. Luke's just came an absolute massive one. Oh, is that going to be dry?
Yeah, he goes.
Oh, how did it stop at the flip as well, though?
Oh,
and look at that. I'd say look at those yellows, but he's got a little bit of a problem with the yellow down the left. But
yeah,
he's definitely going to go yellows, that's for sure. He can't go reds. There's too many problems with reds. Yellows, they all go apart from that one, and he could play a double on it or whatever. He could even probably get on it. It's definitely going to be yellows.
yeah. So these are the sort of clearances you like to see these boys take out, see how what way they go about it and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think yellows are the balls. It's just a case of you can try and get in behind it to take it to the bottom right as we look, or the middle, or even leave it till last and just double it across. Callum's got a bit of a problem with a few reds. That's a nice shot. Judges that nicely. He could potentially try and stun down behind it now.
Yeah.
He's got the angle to do it. The thing is, if he doesn't get up there, though, he's not going to be on another ball. So it is risky.
Chose to not land on it.
Yeah, he did. May decide just to try and leave it till last.
He maybe landed the wrong side here.
Yeah, definitely. You can just drop it in though and take the yellow down the bottom right. Well, it's just lost his way a little bit.
Yeah, I was worried that he weren't too pleased with that.
Having said that, I mean, he's still got it's just come off the cushion. He leaves a natural angle almost just to stun it across for that yellow.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful in the middle pocket. He doesn't want to get into this white too much on this fast table. In fact, he did get into it too much, but he went the other side of the pocket because that's not where he was aiming for. But he'll take that. That's as good as it can be, really. This is all about pace now.
Is he stunning across? I didn't know he might try and just float.
He's just stunning across and just taking it into the. Shame it's not black ball rules.
Oh, this is hard.
Well,
Gotta
again, I think with this table, though, you can screw this into the side cushion quite easily, can't you? Always missed the yellow. He was worried about the black, obviously. That's going to ruin the pattern of break dishing, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well done, Luke.
So it's the case here. Does Callum just? There's no real point in snookering behind this red. So does he just double it down to the bottom right, and just hoping that Luke doesn't snooker him on the behind the yellow?
Well, I was thinking maybe just snooker him. Just because it's if he gets the snooker right, it's going to leave Luke. Well, he's going to be either up or down or across in it. But
well, if he leaves him up and down with a bit of side, if he gets that even closer to the pocket, it just makes it even harder. I think you either move that red now and just hope that Jamie doesn't snooker you. I mean, it's just a snooker, and he's not going to pot it, is he? You know what I mean? So I think if you just bounce that red out, deal with that, and then actually, I mean, he's favourite to win this frame anyway now. But if you bounce this red out now, I think he'll be even more favourite. Well, he's tried to get the white right across so he can't go up and down. And obviously, if he gets balled down, he can put the white back almost where it is and get that red. So it's a good shot. Good shot.
I think Luke can probably go bottom cushion here.
Yeah.
This is hard. If he's going across, cool.
Yeah.
There's a bit of right. Might try and play it right and then hit the side rail first.
Oh, wow. Good effort. Yeah, good effort.
You'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, Callum's got the red in the middle, and he's got easy snookers and all sorts still to do. He can just bounce the egg, just get him behind there. He might not be able to do it first shot, but might be able to take this bottom one. Might have to pot a couple of balls here. Might be the end of the world.
He'll have a plan.
Solid to do it now. So he's got to hit a cushion after it, and not pot the black. So he's managed to do all three. And that's not a shot. I mean, Callum can just almost toy with him a little bit here. Doesn't have to clear him up here now. In fact, he would probably prefer Luke to even get out of the snooker, remove that yellow now, just so that red does go. That's a decent snooker, though. You can't really get off the side cushion because the middle pocket's in the way. Can't get off this bottom cushion behind it. Yeah, that angle's not there. The side you need to use to get round. Yeah, maybe it is. No, it can't be, can it? Yeah, it didn't look like it was ever there, to be fair. So what does Callum do here then? So it's hard to put the white behind that red and try and pass it in the middle. If he misses, it's game on for Luke, isn't it? It's an interesting one.
I had to nip off there for a second.
That's what. Well, there you go. He has missed it. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's just literally saying he had ball in hand. I said if he plays that red and misses it, it leaves Luke with a shot, and he has missed it. No, he hasn't left him with a great deal, but it's a shot.
Yeah, it's not the easiest. I'm just trying to figure out.
Can he reverse cut it back? Can he reverse cut it?
And cut it off the red? Or
Yeah, cut it back into the middle pocket off the red.
cue ball's travelling.
Yeah, is it not a bad effort?
He's had a result as well, look.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Luke will take that.
Yeah, it's put Callum in a bit of a predicament now because he's almost like got to play.
Sort of got to have a go a little bit here,
red. Yeah, play this long red, kind of screw. And you could play it as a shot to nothing, almost screw it back into those reds.
Yeah, I was just wondering whether he might just stun the red into the corner, which leaves him a little bit higher on the red, right in the middle of the table. Pop that, then you got an angle on the ball in the middle to maybe play a little split on those two reds with still the red over the middle, middle.
Yeah.
Which there's not. Then you're taking a little bit of risk out of it.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell with what angle Callum's got on this. I know it looks fairly straight, but is it straight the right way or straight the left way? Can he just stop the cue ball where the red is?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's what he's done.
He's gone full blooded. So there you go. He might even play. He might play the dislodge now because he's just topped the white a little bit too forward for what I was saying. But obviously, can he maybe just play onto it into the right corner of the two reds?
Well, he could play the red to the top right first if he wants to get a better angle.
Just look. I don't know if that looks a bit straight. Can he just pull it back a little bit? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. He can pop that, bring it back. Well, I think it looks like where he is now looks okay. If you can just drop it down onto the side cushion, he can get on that top red, I'm sure.
Maybe he might just do a little screw into him.
Yeah.
Well,
he's left himself a big pocket in the middle. Really, can't really miss this. But he could if he does catch that red though, it knocks it up the cushion a little bit, just makes it a bit tricky. So you want to pop this clean. Well, he's okay. He has brushed it, but it's not too bad.
I wonder if he'd take the one in the middle now and sort of just come up and down.
Yeah, I think I would do, but it doesn't really matter. He's got choices. All three of them he can pop. Not a problem.
Yeah, nicely played. Confidently struck.
Middle one, just bring it back past the blue spot. That's the thing. You haven't got some margins to do that. You just coasted that across, and it still managed to get half the table. Yeah.
Grand scheme of things, could be a big frame.
Yeah.
4-2.
Well, that frame was obviously against the. No, that was his own break, wasn't it? It was 4-2, so he's got one break of serve essentially. So Callum needs to hold his serve. Luke needs to hold his serve and break back.
Does really, yeah. It is, when they're playing to the abilities, the best of their abilities, it is, it is like tennis. It is crazy.
Yeah.
It's so important that you're winning frames off your break.
Exactly that. How's that break looking? Yellows look okay.
I'm back, mate. Okay, so
he's potted off the break. Yellows look pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty happy with these. Just wondering if it's got to be yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Got to play a tidy shot here just to get back, just get in position.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just caught the red.
Yeah, he said it. He was trying to miss that, and he has lost position now. He's not on anything.
I'll tell you one thing: he's good at plants.
Maybe the plant.
He's good at plants. I would back him to get close to this. There you go. Look. So they've opted, just going off track a little bit. They've opted to do the 3 sets on Saturday.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah, crazy.
Exactly.
Crazy decision.
It's
so
ludicrous.
5 matches versus 27 frames in each is absolutely ridiculous.
And also, I'm not being no disrespect to any of the teams or anything, but what if the teams, 16-2 up?
Well, this is it.
What is the point of playing that last set? Just give me one good reason.
To be honest, all it's going to do, and actually somebody just messaged it, that all it's going to do is help the better teams, because the better teams are going to win by bigger margins, and so we're going to have better frame differences. It's just a ludicrous decision. But there we go. Oh, that held on. Nice shot. And it's just nice. He just got through lovely there. Perfect weight there.
Held serve.
Yeah. Break dish as well.
Indeed.
Well, I suppose I better look to see if I can buy Perudo for Saturday the night. We're going to be a lot of sitting around doing nothing. Free delivery, Perudo.
You say that, but are we actually going to have too much time? Are we going to have much time to play it?
Well, it depends. If it's going to be for 14 and stop, we're in 14 frames while the other teams are still playing for an hour.
Oh, is that what they're saying? They're going to
I don't know. I don't know, but I can't see any point in carrying on past 14. Can you?
Absolutely not.
Unless they're playing on, if they're playing on 3 tables, that takes away the fun of team games for me.
Yeah, free tables again. Absolutely.
That's a no-no. So if you're playing on 2 tables, that means 14 frames per table, playing against some gumbos here and there, and gumbo versus gumbo. You're going to be looking at an hour and a half to 2 hours a match. 5 matches.
Yeah. Over 3 sets is definitely a 2-hour job, that.
So it's just a strange decision. That's why I never let people just decide what to do. I just do it. I just do what fits the time frame better.
Yeah.
I'll just be doing 2 frames. Two sets of 9, and not even put an hour and 15-minute timer on it or something, because you're only playing 9 frames a table, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't get 9 frames done in an hour and a quarter. You need shooting.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we don't actually know, really who's playing for who. Obviously, we know our team. We've got an idea of who's playing for some of the teams, but if you ain't careful, it could go on, to 8 o'clock at night easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not really what you want.
Anyway, I'm not organising it, so it's not my problem. I'll just drink till 6 o'clock and go.
Where are you going at 6 o'clock?
I've got to go home and cook the steak.
Oh, and cook the steak. Someone tells me you won't be in a rush at 6 o'clock.
Saturday night, steak night.
Yeah. Butchers.
Steak and blowjob night. No, it's to get Sainsbury's. Actually, I go to Asda for my normal shop and whatnot, but yeah, we get the old steak for Sainsbury's. Lovely in there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
How outrageous is that? Amazon, $19.99 for Perudo, or free delivery tomorrow by 1 o'clock on orders over £20. Why even tell me that? It's 1999, so I don't get why it's even telling me that.
Yeah, because I'm trying to tell you how good they are.
It's just bizarre. So
Well, you need to get a move on, mate. Otherwise, you're going to lose the next day delivery.
Yeah. Well, I think you can order up to 10 o'clock for next day on Amazon Prime.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. That's pretty good. It's not bad, is it?
Why does it say that? I don't get it. Or free delivery tomorrow by 1 o'clock on orders over 20 quid of Prime same day. So I've got to order something else as well then. Okay, I can do that. Right.
Seems that Daz has already got a pre-prepared mecha tab from our winnings in.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, was nice little 2 quid behind the bar, ready to go. Happy days.
About time we use that.
Yeah.
It's the right decision because we're not really going to have much of a chance to use it for a while, if not.
No, that's right.
Because obviously we're not going to any of the Pake fields.
No.
And the next was county. You don't really use. That's not for county.
That's right. Well, whilst we've been talking, is this another break dish or? Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
$5-3.
Nicely done again.
Absolutely.
You just can't. Just talking on Callum's behalf, obviously, from we've seen him play the last 3 nights. I think it doesn't look like he's going to make a mistake, does it?
No, that's right.
Even when we think he's a little bit out of position, he just finds a way.
Yeah.
Just get back in position at the crucial point.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what top players do.
Certainly do.
I've bought before I went away. They were selling these Cruz Campo like beer mats in the co-op near where Jesse's brother lives.
Yeah.
And I bought a couple of them. I might be tempted to bring mine on Saturday. Sit by the table by the bar, plonk it down there, and go right. That's mine.
Happy days.
Cruz Campo. Anybody who sees me past 3 o'clock on Saturday, probably not a good idea.
No.
Probably not a good idea to talk to me. And
Right.
if anybody in the Mecca camp plays up, they'll be getting booted. Yeah, well, we got 11 players now, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, Matey Boys told me if we've got enough that he won't play Giorgio, but we don't really need him if we've got 11, do we? Let's face it.
It's not really. Yeah, it just creates a headache for Daz, really, doesn't it? We've got a good enough side anyway. Yeah. Don't need to be worrying about Don't need to be worrying about.
Okay, so Luke, what we're saying? Does this drop in the middle now? What about this yellow down here on the bottom? Where's that going to go? Does that go to the bottom left?
What you ordered, more or less Sports Edition.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I had to buy to get delivery tomorrow. Guessing game by the look of it.
That'll do.
Sports Edition.
Yeah,
so I think you can pop. I think you might be able to pop this and get the white back across. That's just that yellow. Does that yellow go? What's he saying there? That's where he wants the white. All right, here we go.
Looks heavy.
That's perfect. I think that's perfect. He can either stun across into the red, or is he just looking to come low and take the? Oh, that's dangerous. I think he's got a better chance of stunning across into the red myself, but because these middle pockets are tight, I wouldn't fancy potting that. He's not hard enough. Double it. It's going to be the doubling.
Does he play for the double there? Does he play for the ball in the centre?
Nah, he definitely played for it in the centre. But he didn't want to go too far, and he's ended up not hitting it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep. No.
Yeah, and it's gone safe-ish. It's this is Callum's frame to lose now. He's not gonna be phased by that.
Yeah, Callum will be licking his lips at that, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the best shot in the world. He's not. Yeah, I mean, he has opened up those reds, and they will still go. But
he'd like that over the pocket.
Yeah, exactly. As I'm saying, just as a starter ball, almost just in case. I mean, is Luke going to try and put this in the middle, or is he just going to lash at it?
Oh, Luke, you hit it. Foul.
He's tried to pot it, and he offered 2 cushions, just not quite hit it.
And
He knew. He knew as soon as he hit it, and it weren't enough. So your dad's playing the goat tonight, 4-3 up.
Is he? Yeah, I knew he was playing. Yeah,
4-3 up on the goat.
Doing well, really. They started at 7, didn't they? 25 minutes. That's not bad for them.
Yeah, the goats had a break dish.
Did he?
Yeah. Brett Williams is 3-2 up on Ferrut.
Ferrut's playing.
Yeah.
Elliot Lloyd was playing the other day, wasn't he?
Elliot Lloyd's playing tonight. Oh no.
Did he play? I remember he said he was playing, but how did he get on?
Did he play Richie Matthews? Didn't he? I think he beat him.
Elliot beat Richie, did
he? Yeah, I think so. Right, so Luke's got a chance here. Look, I can't believe what I've just seen there. What's actually happened there? Callum's had ball in hand, and he's jawed that red.
I don't know if he was just trying to hold.
Well,
sure.
That's unbelievable. I'm actually surprised he didn't take these reds up here first and work his way down. I don't know why. Ball in hand, I'd have got rid of these 2 reds down here and then took the white down there. So I ain't got to come back up here again. But Anthony Gallagher, Div 9. It's a bit of a shark. Probably certainly in a division lower than he should be. 5-0 up on you and Tracy. Sammy Massey, he's flying as well at the moment. He's 2-0 up on Steve Rose. He's currently 6 out of 6 before tonight. And yeah, Luke and Callum. It was a break dish from Callum in that last one. So 8 frames played. Just the 5 break dishes and 1 return dish so far. Not too bad at all. Carl Folks is 2-0 up on Jamie Holmes. So yeah, a few games going on tonight. Brett Williams could do with a win. He's lost his first 2. Do you think that a couple of years ago he was in the Premier League and now he's struggling almost in the 3rd tier? I don't know if that's a reflection on him or a reflection on how strong the league's become. How about this for a shot? Oh wow, what an effort. Great effort from Luke there. So that yellow going there just caused Callum a little bit of a problem. It's one of those ones again though. He doesn't have to clear him up here. He can play a percentage shot and kind of make Luke move the yellow for him. just play this. I think just top it through. He's not even gone for the pot. Yeah, I don't mind that. No rush to get your balls off the table, really, because Luke's in all kinds of trouble, really. Well. Well, he's done well to hit it. Has he left the gap for that red to go past the yellow?
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's all right, mate. Callum just snookered Luke, but he got out of it. It's just whether he's left the gap behind that yellow for that red to go past it.
Yeah.
Looks like it's come out enough for the red to go past. So
yeah, fair enough.
That was Luke, Callum just played a safety shot there. He had balls he could have potted, but did the right thing. I say it all the time. You know, why keep potting your balls? Just play a percentage shot, and there we go. Play the percentage shot. Luke's moved the yellow for him because the yellow was closer to the cushion. It was blocking both the reds. One shot later, he's now on all the balls.
He's just played the one down the rail now.
Yeah, he's going to play this to some right-hand side. Just bring the white up to the right. So if it does miss, it's only leaving a double.
Taking this one.
Well,
okay.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's no different to the same shot. It's got the same shot now, and it's just easy to get on the black if it goes in, isn't it? So it's no drama.
These can easily hold.
Yeah, they can on these total. He's not letting that very well, you know. I knew straight away that weren't going in. Now, the double is on. He's definitely got a double on. Does he play it as a reverse double to the left, taking the white into the red to pot it and kind of hoping it comes out and doesn't leave Callum on the red? Or does he just go full blooded for the straight double?
I'm wondering, yes. Is he looking
Cut.
at a treble here? Lost a turn treble? Or
yeah, well, I think he's looking at cutting the yellow onto the red. Where's
get
the white?
Cue ball there. Oh, that's a clever shot.
That turned out very well. Callum's going to be kicking himself here, I tell you. He's not going to be happy with that.
It'll be a little bit disappointing because obviously Luke's been a bit fortunate for the yellow to go there, but he was always intending the cue ball to go back up.
Yeah, he played it really well. Callum's not going to be happy if he loses his frame. From where he was, he shouldn't be happy because he should never have lost his frame. I'm not saying he's lost it yet, but I'm just saying he's not going to be happy if he does. And I think he's going to lose it now. I don't know why he didn't go up and down. Up and down, he could have tried to pot it. Going across the table like that, I don't think it was ever going to go anywhere. Well, that's just drifted on a little bit more than he expected. No drama, though. In it rolls, 5-4. That's a big hold for Luke because he shouldn't have been. That's a couple of frames now where Callum has definitely let Luke off the hook. When I look back on this, if this was 7-2 to Callum, you wouldn't have been surprised with the chances he's had. He should have won that one. I'm just trying to think where Luke was, whether Luke should have won it first, really. Can't remember how he missed his last yellow. Anyway, it's irrelevant now. It is 5-4. Callum to break.
So keep getting interrupted, mate. My bad.
That's all right. The goats equalised against 80.
Yes.
4-4.
Yes. 4 each.
4 each, yeah.
Just flashed up, yeah. Fair play.
So Callum, just the 3 break dishes out of his 4 breaks so far. We'll be looking to make it 4, sorry.
What have I missed there?
Not a lot.
Break this from Luke.
No.
Oh,
Luke
no,
Held.
it's a break.
Luke Held, he played that good lost return shot. They're not out of frame since.
Oh, okay. Looks like they're having a bit of a chat. Kind of breaking off.
So,
But-
yeah, it's 3 break dishes out of 4 so far for Callum. He wanted to make this 4 out of 5.
Cool.
He's definitely got that cut break down to a T, and that one goes into the middle every time. But that's a messy clip that won this time.
Yeah.
He's
Could
not.
do well.
He's not clearing these up. There's not a hope in hell he's clearing these up. Famous last words.
Never say never. Well, I'm with you. I don't think he'll clear these.
Well, the only chance he's got is on reds, but it's not even a chance really. If he can pot this red in the middle, he may be able to pot one down the bottom and leave that red cutting back into the middle and smashing the white into the red and black and whatnot. But he needs a lot of things to go his way. So he's made that black inaccessible there. Got no real shots here at all. Oh, I mean, all right.
That Fletch,
No, Josh has just turned up.
what's he doing on Saturday? You not go to a rave or something?
Oh, Fletch, no, he's working now. He's not going to the rave, but he's working in the morning. I don't know why he's not playing after that. I don't know what he's working for, to be honest.
Mega places don't give it out freely, mate.
Well, this is it. You know, you only get asked about 7 times.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's a good shot from Luke. He wanted to get that red off the board because that red was the ball that could have got those other balls out. So he's got that off the board. Still got a chance here, potentially taking that red and then leaving the reverse double to get into, but he's not going to land on a red at all. It's not a good position. It's a messy board, and cut breaks can do that sometimes. They all went to the side straight away, didn't they? They all sort of ran off to the side. And this is like a game of chess now. He's going to try and take each player's pieces off the board. I'd rather be yellows than reds, I can tell you that. And after this shot, all the yellows go. Has he left the red, though? That's a little bit loose there from Luke. A little bit loose. That white, he should definitely have snookered there. I think he
has left Callum a small chance.
Yeah, it's less than the red. It's not. He's having a look at that double there. It's not a big chance, but it's more than he should have had. What I mean by that is, he's got to pot this red. He's got to control the white, land on that other red quite nicely to get on the red. Well, let's tell you what, he's controlled that lovely. Can he get the white ball out so he can get onto that other red? I'm not so sure. Won't put anything past him, but not so sure. Yeah, couldn't quite. That little brush on that yellow just killed it, really, I think. I mean, if he can probably still cut this, but literally no idea really where the white's going. It's going to be coming off of yellows here, there, and everywhere. Seems like he's just digging himself a bit of a hole.
Well, this is going to be high tariff.
Yeah.
Is he trying to whack the double in, trying to straighten it up? I don't know if it's on.
It's not on. I'll admit it's on.
This is hard. Got to hit this really thin. No, he's not gone for it. Not bad. Very wise.
Yeah, but the problem that I've got with that is it's. Well, I haven't got a problem. Sorry, he didn't have a lot of options. That's for sure. But it's kind of a nothing shot. It covers that yellow up. If I was Luke, I'd just be getting that yellow straight off and leaving the white where it is, so you can't pot a ball. It's almost like a game of cat and mouse now. Do you know what I mean? It's a game of cat and mouse now because at the moment, if Luke leaves that yellow there, and if he hits this yellow and leaves, well, he hasn't, so it's fine. Or has he? If he leaves Callum, Callum's not even bothered about that red. If he can see this red down here near the black and get that off, then almost a slightly advantage to Callum.
Potentially. Depends where he ends up.
Do you know what I mean? It's all about a game of, like, so Luke's got one ball that doesn't go. Callum's got one ball that doesn't go. If Callum can get his ball off first, then he's slightly in front.
Yeah.
As such. That's what Callum did. He played that red down there to stop that yellow going. So now if he gets this red off, it's almost advantage Callum. Just a little bit. Just because both his balls will go. Obviously, it depends where it goes. Oh, he's missed it completely and got the black off. Wow. Too much bend. So do you get straight into it now? He's got any ball at all, can get it straight into that. Yeah, that's the one I would have took, I think. Just naturally come off the cushion. He would love to just come off the front face of the red, bounce it off and bring the white down a little bit towards the middle pocket. Because that just gives him options on it on quite a few balls. Oh, wow. He's hit it too hard and stunned it straight into the yellow. It's always the danger. The harder you hit it, it changes the angle. And that, I'm afraid, is a very, very, very poor shot. He has got an angle here to screw straight into it if he's angry. The thing with Luke, he's got such a level head, it won't phase him now. He's just back into the mode. That's where it is, and I'm dealing with it. He has got an angle. He can go off a couple of cushions here as well, you know.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like seeing this. It's showing here that there's safety play to be played, not necessarily snookers. You know, it's a game of cat and mouse, as I say, and it's not all about potting balls. You know, so some other players, there's a lot of players that can sort of take note from this a little bit. It's not all about crash, bang, wallop into balls and trying to come off of 17 cushions and missing, and then going, oh, I was unlucky. So Luke's left himself the angle, and he knows he's got a ball over the hole. So wherever the white ball lands, he should be on that yellow, you would think.
It should be on one of the three, really.
Yeah. Doesn't want to get into it too much. With the pace of the table, he knows that he's only got one of them out.
He's got another angle.
Well, he's got an angle to get into it again, but no guarantee really exactly where it's going to go. He doesn't want the white to stick behind the red when it's out, and it's potable into the middle, I think.
Can he hold?
Yeah, if he pots in the middle, he can. Yeah, it's just literally a drop in, but it's dangerous. He doesn't want to miss it because the reds are on. Yeah, no, he's fine.
Nicely done.
Yeah, and again, as I say, there's a little game of chess there midway through the game, and Luke's won this battle. And it breaks the serve as well, I think. So it's back to 5-5. We've got ourselves a top game on it.
We have, mate.
It's the way it should be. It's the way it should be. So Callum allows Luke to break 5-5. Luke will be looking to capitalise on that little tactical exchange there now, and
he'll be happy with that. That's what. Yeah. He'll be happy.
Sometimes those sort of frames that you prefer winning than the easy break dishes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes some of these breaks are ridiculous and got such an easy clearance. It's untrue. Sometimes they just want testing a little bit. I'm not saying they do. I'm sure they would rather break dish, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it's a big break. It's a nice split, but it's anything gone near a pocket. Only that red that's going to stop. Wow, look at those reds. I'm sorry, but that is going to be 6-5 to Callum. Be amazed if he misses any of these.
Just for how well he's playing. Yeah, it's not bad. Can still pretty much go the same way. Right, okay, so Callum's just making sure, isn't he? It's just wants to. I think he's just a little bit worried about this ball over the hole. And because with that yellow being near the red, it looks obviously, looks like, it's over the hole, never miss it. But I think he's more worried about getting on it and then being able to get on the 8-ball. And obviously Callum's a little bit on the straight side in this one. So, was he trying to bump it out? I think he obviously, tried to disturb the yellow potentially. I think he's land okay. I think Callum can screw straight back now and sort of lands just past the bulk, just past the blue spot, let's say, in line with that from the line that is coming back. And then he can just drive out the pocket in. Has he hit it? Has he hit that? So it's just a little bit wider than what we were saying, but that was the line he was open for. He was just wanted to be just past the yellow, other side of it. Part of me still believes that he might be able to see it, just not the pot inside it. Maybe a swerve potentially. Yeah, so he's going to go for a swerve. I think he might get this. Yeah, there you go. He's definitely on that. Puts his hand up, but I think he was always, he always would have always had a shot on the black with the pace he was playing at. But doing terribly unlucky to not be behind the other. Oh my god, no way! I presume Bucket's on mute in a minute. That is a huge surprise. When you commentate on players of this caliber, not really much you can say when balls like that are being missed. It's I can't even really put it down to anything. Just a misjudgment from Callum. He'll be kicking himself though because he's been in control for the early part of this match. Obviously, it's been nip and tuck, but he has had the edge. Just must have been a misjudgment from Callum or lapse of concentration. Huge surprise. Maybe that yellow's playing a bit more in the way than it looks. It's a frame ball for Luke, really. This drops. It's that. It's there, guys. We're 6-5. Callum's already out the arena. Luke probably didn't realise.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there. I got to put on mute somehow.
Oh, right.
I didn't do it on purpose. You said I'm on mute. I thought I'm not.
If you were talking that whole time, mate, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Somebody just called me, and I just pressed me volume down to stop it ringing in over the top, so to speak. But that must have somehow put me on mute. So Luke will be sitting there quite happy being 6-5 up. He's took out a couple of nice clearances, but as you say, Callum's been in certainly more control of this match than what Luke has. But Luke's sitting there 6-5 up. Just looking through the other scores from tonight so far. Brett and Ferret. Brett Williams now 8-5 up on Ferret. 2 break dishes there from Brett. Derek Taylor and AD Mantle of 5-5.
What score, mate? Sorry.
What, your dad?
Yeah.
5-5.
5 each.
Yep.
Yeah, a bit of a slump.
Yeah, Brett's 8-5 up on Ferret.
Yeah.
Anthony
We
Gallagher.
we know how good Brett is. You know, Brett's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah. Sammy Matthews 3-2 up on Steve Rose. Joe Saunders is 1-1 with Colin Gooden.
Yeah.
This is Joe's first game. And yeah, Gilbo and Callum 6-5. Six games have been dishes. We've had a couple of battles in some of the other ones. It's been a little bit, and that's what happens sometimes. These breaks are either massive or a little bit scrappy. At the moment, we've had a couple of scrappy frames. I think Luke's coming out on top of them. Well,
I mean that's what I said. Obviously, Callum was
the proof's in the pudding there because Callum's on 5 frames and 4 of them have been break dishes. Well, break dish and return dishes. In open play, Gilbo's 4-1 up. Not sure what that tells us, but it tells us something. When it gets a bit nitty gritty, maybe Luke's got a slightly better game at the moment.
Yeah, well, Luke. You know, Luke's always been quite solid. To be fair, you know, his shot selection tends to be pretty good. Doesn't go for anything rash. You know, he's quite. In a way, he's got a similar style to you in a way.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Just as I was saying, he finds that middle pocket every time. He's missed one. 2 balls went either side of it. Cool.
He was.
That's what you're saying.
He was always going to not make a ball there, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Paul God's over there.
Reds, you would think are the balls. There is one red to negotiate.
Just get past this one like that. Yep.
Maybe tempted to take that red in the middle and just knock that yellow to the side cushion. Just for a bit of added security almost, and it opens up that middle pocket for that red potentially, where they don't go. I think that's an option, but we'd like to get rid of these ones first up here. There's no reason to come back down this table then. We do talk a lot about playing in areas. So maybe looking at bypassing the yellow and actually nudging into the red. That'll be the shot. And that's just enough. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Play that perfect weight. Yeah, that's lovely. Just got to drop this off the cushion. Yeah, and he's played that nice. You can just drop this in now and take the black to the bottom right as we look. So 6-5 Gilbo. Sorry, 7-5 Gilbo. He's not updated it yet. So he's broken back. Luke's break. He'll be looking for a nice big break now. He'll be looking to absolutely splatter these around. For a little lad, he's got a great break. And look at them. He's got the balls moving everywhere. How are they going to land, though? Oh, not good. If he can't see that yellow, not good. And I don't think he can from his expression there. Look at that. That's probably the worst thing that can happen. Can he play it off the cushion as you're looking at now? I mean, the yellows are gimmies if you can pot it. And the reds are gimmies as well, if you can pot one of them.
Cheers, mate.
When he's managed to pot it off the cushion, he'll take that. Happy days. Just watch the end of this clearance. I've got to send a message. Oh, I'll be happy with that as well. Got onto that yellow. Into the middle. Just got to work it out here, though. I don't know if that yellow that's near the black spot goes to the top right as we look. I think it does. If it does, he's only got to stun this back. Actually, yeah, it must go. Looking at it now. In fact, he probably wants the white pretty much where the yellow is now, because he can just drop that in. White naturally go into that red. Oh, he's missed it. Oh dear. Big chance for Callum. Wasn't expecting it. He'll take that. Lovely. Oh, has he just come up enough, or is he a bit short? Oh, just had to confirm that Euro sign for Man U.
Yeah, it's good signing. 50 million, wasn't it?
Yeah, 52 mil, I think, something like that. 50 mil plus 12 add-ons or something. Obviously, I've not seen a lot of him, but for all accounts, everyone was after him. So we shall wait and see. Maybe, and hopefully he's the next like Saliba type player.
Well, that's what you need.
Without a doubt. There's some pace at the back, bit of aggression. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, Callum's on this red. It's going to drop it in, screw it back a couple of inches. He might screw off with the side cushion actually and try and get it closer. He has done here. Just overcooked it a little bit. He may have to just come off the side cushion again. Not a drama, of course, but Something you never know. Cushion could die or anything could happen. That's a big comeback there for Callum. 7-6, and that's the break back that he was looking for. Callum's break. He'll be looking for one of those break dishes that he does so often now. So he's going to persist, certainly going to persist with the cut break. He's not going to do anything else other than the cut break, but I think. The middle pocket again, you know. No killer. Gilbert and Callum. Huh? Well, he's dealt with that bad red early. And actually, now you look at it, it's not really a hard red on the table. It's all about cue ball control, really.
You still there, but
Yeah, sorry, I'm just talking to Josh a minute.
yeah, Sam, mate.
He's only come over to nick some money off me. Fucking unbelievable, right there. I'll be back in a sec. Hang on.
Oh, mate. Right, 8-7, folks. Luke Gilbert leading 8 frames to 7. Been a decent match from the pair.
So it's like Callum just reverse dish there, make it 8-7. And he's
Oh, there it is. There.
oh, is it? Yeah.
Surely you can make it. No, does that make it?
Brett Williams 11-7 up on Ferret. Ferret just fighting back to try and get the 3 points. He's 1-2. Was 11-5 down. Can he get to the 2 points? 3 points. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Derek Taylor's 5-6 down against 80. Anthony Gallagher's 7-3 up on Ewan. Sammy Massey 5-3 up on Steve Rose. Joe Saunders 3-1 up on Colin Gooden. And that was a reverse dish from Callum. Just looks like he's not quite straight on this red, sorry. He's just trying to hold. It's not about that one, it's about the next red.
So, well, guys, I had to nip out.
Yeah, he's gone now. He's going to make me a cup of tea. So it's just got a fiddly little shot here just to make sure he can get in between the gap of those yellows onto that red. Yeah. I'm assuming the red that's next to the black does go. So it's all about then getting onto that red in the middle of the table. One step at a time, though.
Pinch the pocket good there.
Yeah. He's going to want to bounce this off the side cushion and get up. He wants to be like straight on this red, really. Anything shorter than straight, and he's going to struggle to get on the red.
Yeah, it has to land straight.
So this is very, very important, and especially on a fast table, it's so hard to judge. This could go wrong. It looks like he's screwing up for it, not even coming off the side cushion.
Yeah, I like the screw.
Well, he's missed the red, and he didn't get up enough for the red in the middle either. Really, it was a tough shot. That I can see why he did that. I mean, I can see why he played it like that way. It made more sense, but yeah, he took his eye off the pot because he was looking at the whites so much, I think. And now, now it's relatively straightforward, isn't it? Straightforward. This is for Jamie. Sorry for Luke. He can't see much problems with this.
Yeah.
It's just it's almost like one shot, which is this one to make sure he's on one of the balls down there. Yeah, anywhere there would do. If he overscrews it, it's got the red in the middle, yellow in the middle first.
So is he screwing back, or is he stunning? There we go.
Yeah, just bring it down. I mean, it's gone further than he wanted to, but he knew he had the one in the middle as a backup, so it wasn't a problem at all. It's always nice when you've got a couple of options.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a straightforward shot here now. Just got to make sure he leaves himself. Yeah, I mean, so all of a sudden it's going to come off a cushion here, and if he doesn't quite hit it, he might slip himself.
He's actually got to take this a bit long here.
Yeah, nothing for short, is there? Nothing for short. He's played a lot of check side on that, you know, and he's only just got there. That check side really slowed the white ball up. But it's probably the right way of playing the shot, and that is 9-7, and Luke to break. Big scenes here. Callum's just lost his way a little bit, and all of a sudden, just a little bit, Callum will be thinking, in his mind, he'll be thinking, "Shit, I've got to get to 9. Cannot lose to 2."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I know they've got the benefit this time around of playing each other again, which is exactly what this situation's for. So if Callum wants to lose to Luke now 4-3 or 4-2, he's got the chance of gazumping him back the other way. That's the whole point of playing twice. So that'll be in his mind as well. But first things first. Well, he'll still be thinking about winning the match, but first of all, let's get to 9. You know, I'm actually in my head. I'm playing my games. I'm playing race to 9. If I get to 9, I don't mind losing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's sort of your motto, really, isn't it, with this league?
Yeah. The thing is, you know, if you can play every game, lose every game to 3, and you only drop 18 points all season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a weird one, really. But Luke's made a ball.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be able to pot. Thank you, Sprout. But he's not going to be able to pot a yellow. Or can he? Can you see that yellow in the middle?
I think you can see the yellow in the middle.
Can he? Yeah, he can. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Well, that's good for him, not good in general. Just good for Luke.
Okay, just got to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah, it's a bit of fiddly to try and get through that gap, isn't it? I mean,
I think maybe one in the middle will then go down for the bottom one.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I've got no problem with that.
Because I think if he lands on the bottom, just off the bottom cushion,
yeah,
you can sort of play for a gap to land on this one to then Callum the red.
He'll be looking at playing this yellow to the cushion now, then, won't he? That's what we want to land on.
Yeah, so he's playing for the yellow on the side rail now, and then it'll just be trying to Callum the red.
Yeah, that's perfect. That is.
And then he's either got ball in the middle or ball over the hole.
Yeah, choice of both. That's what he's looking at now.
It's probably just black.
And that's what good players do. They give themselves options. He's definitely looking at kissing into the red. Choice of 2. Just like that. So he's got, there we go. Choice of either way. Now, what will make this decision? He'll take the one in the middle, that's for sure. But what will decide is make his decision is how easy it is to get on the black.
I think he might just play for a double, yeah.
I mean, that's what he's looking at, isn't he? Yeah.
It doubles. I just think you'll fancy the double a lot more than this plopping in the middle.
I wouldn't have gone for the middle. I think I'm looking at it. The red does come down to his bottom left, past that red maybe. But anyway, double it is. Good pool players don't miss doubles, they say. That's what Pooey tells me anyway. And that's a big win now. So that because now this is what you're looking at. You're looking at a mini game here. Luke's playing a race to 2. Callum's playing a race to 2 to get to 9, to get to 3 points.
Yeah.
So this break here is the biggest break of the match so far. Because if he break dishes, or if he dry breaks, there's every chance it's going to be 11-7 with Luke to break. So the old man's gone 7-5 up.
Could be.
Doing well. You and Tracy's on the way comeback against Anthony Gallagher.
Well done.
7-4. Well, it's been a great standard so far again. There's been a couple of scrappy games due to the breaks, and there's only been a couple of balls missed, really. But we've had 3 break dishes each. Callum's had 2 reverse dishes, and Luke's had 1. So it's 9 games out of the 17 have been done from the break, which is a cracking standard. That's why it's called the Super League. Super League 1. So big break for Callum. He's got to make sure these balls are all touching. I know even though he cuts breaks, it's important that all these balls are touching.
Yeah, always got to be mindful of that.
Without a doubt.
I'm sure there'll be a few dodgy, lazy racks Saturday as the day goes on.
Definitely. Coops, you love it, mate. Coops has just posted up. Yeah, can't wait to play both of these.
Yeah. Well, he's more than capable.
He knows he is, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
They all are. They all are in there.
Down a lot, but I know he believes.
Well, the cut break's not quite working for Callum tonight, you know. It's another dry break.
You know, at the end of the day, trying to put it simply, that is just Paul at the end of the day. He's not going to pot off every single break. He knows that. And by the way this game is unfolding, it's just what happens, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
The game's not gone. This is just something that Callum's going to have to accept at the minute. It's not quite going his way. You know, for his standards, maybe he's made a couple of minor mistakes, and that's all.
And they have only been. They only need to be minor at this level, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, it's as simple as the break has killed him here again. I mean, I think what we're looking at. Yeah, we've got to be looking at yellows here, haven't we? Can't be looking at the reds. Can be looking at the yellows. He hasn't actually got a hard yellow on the table, apart from this one on the right-hand side, really, which is the only bad ball he's got, I would say.
Is he?
He can't be looking at red, surely. He's got red on the right-hand side that he'll have to double. Red on the left-hand side that's on the cushion. The two reds that are next to each other.
Thing is, though, if he plays this red into the bottom right corner and lands on the red down the rail, all of a sudden he's one double away.
Suppose. But I think with yellows, you don't need to do any doubles, though. They all go.
They do.
But it is red he's going for. And you're right. I know what you're saying. Yeah, if he pops this across now, gets in between the gap of that the yellow and the black, lands towards that cushion, it is just a roll down there, and then the other red goes to the right middle, and it opens it all up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's about as perfect as it could be. It's just going to drop this red in now. The white's going to be slightly off the cushion as well, which makes it easier for the next shot.
Yeah.
So you're right. He is one double away, really. As long as this goes in, always missed it. No confidence in that, I don't think.
Well, he just wasn't quite great on it. Obviously, he probably would have fancied it, but
on the cushion.
Let's be honest, he wanted to be straight, and he wasn't straight, and he was just trying to pinch a little bit and kill the cue ball, and it's just I don't know if he's decelled. There was a bit of a reaction there, so I don't know. Maybe I thought it a bit funny, but
I think Callum was looking at just brushing off of this yellow and knocking into the red. But
loss of turns, not bad.
Would you not cut the yellow back onto it? Yeah, like that way. That's what that way is a better way, isn't it? Has he left the plant though?
Well, as I said earlier, Luke is very good at plants. This looks awfully close.
You say it's not even like, to me, it's not even like a hard plant though. It's very straightforward. Well, they weren't.
That's what I was trying to say. The balls did look a lot closer than maybe.
Maybe. Sometimes it's confusing. Not confusing. It's hard guessing the angle that they've got.
Yeah.
Callum
That's one thing the players must forgive us times because we don't quite see the angle. We're just trying to say it from our point of view.
Yeah. What we can see, because it looked to me there was a given, but obviously it weren't. Callum must have looked at it as well and thought, if I leave the white there, he ain't getting that, or it's really tough. So he must have looked at it.
Also, good, at the end of the day, good shot from Callum on that safety. Bought himself a great chance to win this frame now.
Yeah.
I think he's just got to play a bit of right hand side.
Left hand side, wasn't it?
Yeah, left hand side. Sorry, mate.
That's right.
I mean, right hand side wouldn't have been terrible, but
just going to ghost this down now again. Just to trace aside, you want to get close to that right hand yellow as he can, but obviously he's got to get past the white, past the red. The white gets past the red, and he's over it a little bit.
He's actually not. From what I've seen now, I don't think he's actually played that with any side at all.
No, which is kind of strange. I thought a bit of right hand side, the right pace, and he's right behind it virtually. He can probably still cut this in. Or
He
double
can
it,
get
maybe?
it in, but he's losing a lot of control of what he was planning for.
Double it? How's your doubler? Double onto the yellow?
I'm just thinking, Buck. He could just play safe. The yellow on the bottom cushion, just flick off the side of that. You're not going to leave Luke much. And that, I think it's what he's sort of played for.
Yeah, he's played the white to be in that area, and for sure.
Yeah, not bad.
Can Luke play the safety shot back, playing the red off the right hand cushion, bring the white up, and so as long as he blocks that over the hole, that's what he's looking at. He gets his red off the cushion. He knew that hitting that red would stop the white. That's a good shot. It's a very good shot.
I think Callum might get the billiard here though.
Yeah.
Unless he cuts it.
He's got to play. Yeah.
I think he might get this.
Yeah, that's a good shot. And it's a nice bounce. That's worked nicely for him.
You just fancy him. You just fancy those players for those sort of shots. They've got a very good touch and feel. They know where the cue ball's going, and you always fancy Callum for that. Really.
Yeah.
It was a good shot from Luke. He had to. That's all he really had.
Yeah,
he put the pressure on Callum.
And that's all it is, isn't it? And sometimes you just have to do that. You got no real chance as such, but just you got to put the pressure on. That's it.
Saying that, he has still got to make sure he lands good on one of these two yellows. It's hard for us to tell where he wants the cue ball.
Yeah.
At first glance, really, I think he just wants to stun up the table, really, doesn't he? Then he's got a choice of two.
Looks like the yellow goes. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the yellow goes to the left middle pocket, doesn't it? So I wouldn't be adverse to actually bringing the white down past the middle, so both yellows go to the bottom left.
Exactly. That's what I was suggesting. Yeah, stun up the table, or maybe use the side cushion. You can't. Looks like he's got a pretty generous angle.
He can come all the way up to the cushion, and he's on a ball as such. I mean, he won't come that far, but yeah, and that's what. Don't go on the cush. Don't go on the cush.
Okay, I tell you what, that's all right.
It's fine.
That and then play in the middle.
It's absolutely perfect actually, because it's just a drop shot on it. Just top the white through a couple of inches, and it's absolutely perfect. It is actually it's got to do nothing with the white really. So apart from it, the top of it.
You can feel this is becoming a proper match now.
Is that drifted off? I'm not so sure that is. Oh, you can't do that, Callum. I'm not so sure that drifted, or he hit it too slow, and it just maybe went across the nap or something.
Well, that's too. He's not hit that hard enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's drifted. It could have done.
Just roll the yellow.
Yeah, see, that's gone straight in. I think he just hit it bad, to be honest. It looked like he hit it too floaty, and it did float. So that's
it's a weird one, though. It's probably the first. It's probably, from what I've seen, it's probably the first ball he's missed in three matches. So
yeah, he's not missed many.
If it was a miss, we don't know if it's a miss or a roll. We can't tell. But
either way, though, you can't be just giving the frame away like that.
No.
There are still balls to be potted.
You could get a kick. You could get anything.
Yeah, well, it could happen to Luke, couldn't it? What just happened to Callum?
Yeah, you could literally get if he tries to roll a ball in,
That could have gone over a finger mark there. That's what could have rolled it off. You don't know, do you?
Well, the thing is, though, Luke would have had a good chance to clear up there. No sense about it. But Luke's clearing up, thinking, right, I'm going to be on the hill. So there is going to be a little bit of added pressure on that finish. Whereas you've just taken that all away from Luke.
Exactly. Oh, and look at that dry break. Well, if ever you needed to get something out of your mind, come on and count. Yeah, big frame in out. I mean, actually, I'm looking. First of all, I thought reds, but Wayne has just messaged me. All the good players give frames away.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they look pretty easy enough for Luke, and you could argue, well, let's just save time. But yeah, again, you just don't know what could happen.
It's just pure frustration, sadly.
Oh, that now, pure frustration. Anyway, that's exactly what it is. But Callum's back in the seat now. Big frame.
if he can nick this one and break this, he's got the 3 points, which is I can't stipulate how important that's going to be. Dropping 2 frames is critical. We did it last year. I can't remember who we lost to last season. He lost 4-2. I think it was Wayne. And I think the season before he didn't drop any points, or maybe 1 at most. So the fact he dropped 2 points early, it was like wow. And he ended up not winning the league because of those 2 points. You know, if he beat Dom and he only beat him 4-3, and Dom didn't drop any more points. It's that's how close this is up the top there. They can't be afford to losing 2 points. So he's just about perfect on that now. I'm not sure if he's going to pot and screw into the red and try and knock it towards the middle pocket. I think he's going to have to now, really, to be honest. It's just too hard. He can't believe it. Can he get through the gap? Can he get through those yellows to that red? I don't think he can. So it's going to have to be the plant.
Can he cut this ball in the middle?
I don't think so. These middle pockets are tighter than you think.
They are, mate. Yeah.
You know, upstairs you hit the jaw, they might well drop, but not on these ones. You know, these are proper tables. You know, I'm not going to say a bad word about them.
What a good shot that is. What a great shot.
Under the pressure he's under to get to 9, essentially, that's a great shot. Now, can he hit this thin enough and not hit the red?
Is he on 8 then, Callum? Is he?
No, he's on 7. But as I'm saying, it's his break next. If he wins this, he's fine. He's just done that fine. So if he wins this one and break dishes, he's on to the 9. So this is a massive frame, really. And of course, it's a building block. You know, he used to say he's not going to win the next 3 after that. You know, but the first ball call is to get to that 9, and that's a good shot, and he's going to get this black in, no problem. Now, will he stay with the cut break? You know, it served him so well last night. And early doors, it was looking good. But I think the last 3 or 4 have all gone dry.
I think he will stay with the cut break. You know, he hits that cut break ever so well, and it's served him well so far. It's gone for a dry patch, but you know, one thing Luke always says to me about the break, you know, there is an element of your mindset when it comes to the break, and you know, if you're in a match and you cursing your luck a little bit and you believe, oh God, you know, I'm going to break dry, you know, you're probably not going to hit that break as good as you should. Whereas if you go into the break believing, I've got a good break, I'm going to make a ball.
Yeah,
it's just a part of you know that Luke always says he goes into every break believing he's going to make a ball.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds stupid, but you know, if you have a couple of breaks and go dry, all of a sudden you're like, oh, brilliant, I've got a break again, and it's like, oh, I'm going to leave rollings or whatever, and you know, your mindset can play tricks on you. But if you're always confident with your break, I think it gives you such a better chance.
Well, just to give you some stats, because I am the stat man.
Yeah.
He broke dish 3 of his first 4, and he's now been, well, not dry, but he hasn't dished any of his last 5.
Yeah, he definitely made a ball off after he got 3 out of his 4, because he had about 3 on that left side rail, didn't he?
That's right. Yeah.
At the back. So
there we go. Then
it's just dried up from a little bit, but Callum knows that's the way it got. That is the way Paul goes.
The left middle was definitely the one that he goes to try and pot. That red there, and it's missed.
Oh, I tell you what,
he's got a red though this time. Has he? No, he hasn't. It's
no,
dry.
It's dry.
Oh my God, it's dry again.
He's hit that. He's hit that so well. There's nothing you can do about that, I'm afraid. No. That's as good as a cut break as you'll see.
Yeah, I mean
that is huge.
There's nothing in the triangle. Everything's moved from that triangle. That's how good that's been split.
Yeah, that's where you've just got to turn around and say, you know what, okay, it's just not quite happened for me. And it's hard to take because he obviously got off to such a good start, and you're sort of sitting there like, well, what happened? But
yeah,
you know, Callum's experienced enough to just understand that's what can happen.
Yeah, for sure. But what it looks like is it could easily be another reverse dish, which would be fifth reverse dish of the match.
Will it? Oh wow.
Callum's had 3. To be fair, Luke's had some dry breaks as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Luke's got such a good break as well. So, that's a common fact, really. If you've got 2 people, got good breaks, and it dries up for one of you, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
That'll be that.
He's took them out really nicely. He found the route early. I mean, we weren't a hard route anyway, but he plotted his route early. He's not deviated from it. The white's been exactly where he wanted it to be in every shot. And now he's just left to drop in for black in the middle for a good 12-8 victory.
Yeah, good result for Luke.
Disappointed for Callum, as you say, he started off so well. But dropping 2 points is so big. So big.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of the whole match now, so the whole league, sorry.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame for Callum, but he ain't done a lot wrong there. He'll be okay. He'll be fine.
Well, it makes it spicy now, of course, because obviously Luke's just played Callum. Obviously Dom's got to play, and Wayne's ain't got to get going yet. Coops still got to get going. I'm sure Jamie will get better with the more matches he plays.
Yeah, of course.
And obviously we can't write off Glenn with his new table at home. He's putting the hours in.
Yeah, and every credit to Glenn, really. You can't help but expect that he's gonna hit some form at some point, like he did maybe a couple of years ago when he did win the singles league. He's more than capable.
He's more than capable of knocking off break dishes for fun as well. He's got such a good break.
He's such a good potter as well.
Yeah. For a little guy.
Yes.
So that is it.
Right,
guys. I am off ski. I will see you later.
Mate.
Speak to you before.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Bye.